Hi, today we're going to go over grade 11 physics, dynamics unit. So from a dynamics unit, I'm assuming that you know P1 plus P2 equals P3. And what this means is that when two masses are colliding, they would stick together and make one single momentum, which is represented by P3. So in today's question, it's asking for final velocity when we're given the unknown masses. So from the question, we know that the two unknown masses collide and stick together. So from the question, we know that it's going to make one single momentum. So there's one object going up with the speed of 7 meters per second. And this mass has times 2 mass than the other mass. And we have another mass that is going to the left with speed of 18 meters per second. Now from a question, what you don't want to do is assuming the mass. Never do this. It's never going to help you, okay? Don't assume the mass. Don't assume anything if you're given the variable. Make sure you keep the variable in physics, okay? So, the first thing what we're going to do is try to find the momentum of first and second objects. Because, as I told you previously, we know that P1 plus P2 equals P3. So one momentum and the other momentum, when they collide and stick together, will make up one momentum. So here you do, basic PMV. So momentum equals mass times speed. So you get 14 kilogram meters per second, m, right? You're keeping variable here. And we do PMV again for the second object right here. And we get the number of 18m. But we're just going to skip this kilogram meters per second part for sake of this video, because you want to keep your variable. And now, because we have two momentums, what we want to do is we want to make a triangle vector. So now we create a vector here. So momentum of 14 kilogram meters per second going up, momentum of 18 kilogram meters per second going to the left. And now we're trying to find the this hypotenuse, which would be our vector. So you do your calculation for getting your hypotenuse, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 14m squared plus 18m squared equals 520m squared, and you're going to square root this, of course, in order to just get the x, and you get 22.8m. And note that I'm keeping variable for all of my calculation, as I'm going to cancel my variable in the next step. Now, we have the final momentum, right? But question is asking for final velocity. So in order to get velocity, you have to divide momentum by a total mass. Remember, it's the total mass. So we divide the momentum, which is 22.8, and divide it by total mass, which would be 3m, because we have mass of 2m, and there's another 1m, so 2m plus 1m equals 3m. You get 7.6 meters per second. So this is our speed, but we have to find the angle, as velocity is the vector quantity and it requires direction. So here you can get the angle theta by recalling your grade memory from grade 9 or possibly 10. So we know that in order to get angle theta with opposite and adjacent given, we know that we have to use a second function of 10 and opposite over adjacent. So 10 minus 1 theta, 14m, so opposite over adjacent 18m equals 37.8 degree. Now we put the answers together, 7.6 meters per second at 38 degree. And this is our answer for our question today. And I'll give you about 10 seconds to write down all the stuffs you need, and thanks for watching my video.